When a parent is unable to care for their child, child welfare takes on the responsibility of supervising visits between parents and kids. They check in at an office, sit in the waiting room for their worker, and visit for 1 to 2 hours in a small room. As you can imagine, this is an emotional time for the family who have already experienced trauma. This sterile and inorganic process only adds to the stress. Currently, this process is used because of resource constraints and for workers' convenience. Every month in Ontario, there are almost 10,000 children in foster care requiring visits just like this. Playful Parenting is the solution to disrupt this process of visits that was designed for serving child welfare and not children and families. Playful Parenting is a space to strengthen parent and child relationships, providing parents with positive parenting skills learned through community connections. It aims to dismantle the hierarchy between child welfare and families and provide lasting connections in their community. Playful Parenting brings these visits outdoors and provides the opportunity for community engagement, something child welfare does not offer. The playful nature of the visit can provide a wholesome experience for children and offer an empowering environment for parents as they connect with their child through shared activity. Through community partnerships, positive parenting techniques will be shared by community organizations who also have a vested interest in the well-being of kids, relieving some of the responsibility from the strained child welfare system. Journey to Zero is an initiative at Toronto Children's Aid Society, which partners with local community organizations to strengthen families' capacities to have them parent their children at home. Sport and Social Club's organization, Keep Kids Playing, provides free sports for underserved kids in our communities. Through this partnership, Playful Parenting will have access to the needed equipment, volunteers, and funds to bring the many benefits of sport and play to these children and families in need. Volunteer coaches will be trained on the mission of Playful Parenting and their duty to report. Volunteer drivers are already used by child welfare, and they can also contribute to Playful Parenting. As a result, there will be no cost to parents or children to participate. Workers will obtain consent from families who they assess to be a safe fit for the program. One night a week, parents can meet with their child to play a sport. Volunteer coaches lead a short, skill-building session on the sport and host the game. Instead of restricted play set up for the ease of a social worker's gaze, families will problem solve, build trust, and connection through sport and their local community. One worker will attend to address any imminent safety concerns instead of multiple workers for these visits. Playful Parenting breaks down the continued surveillance by child welfare. It recognizes the skills in the community by working together to create the opportunity for meaningful experiences during visits. It no longer relies solely on child welfare professionals to prescribe positive parenting. We will see continued disruption to the way visits are held when the Playful Parenting model is used in other areas of child welfare and by other agencies who support positive parenting and child well-being. As sport and social clubs are found throughout North America, these partnerships can continue to grow. To encourage the skills strengthened during the program, sport and social clubs offer discounted enrollment in future clubs to families who participated in Playful Parenting. The most meaningful outcomes will be heard from the children and parents themselves. Through their eased comfort of visits outside of the clinical office, improved mental health from playing a sport as a family, and building trust through learning a skill together. By connecting two organizations through their shared missions of improving children's well-being, Playful Parenting sets parents up for success to parent their children at home.